Here's what happened in qualifying round 5 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the Monster Energy MXGP of Lombardia. Tom Vialle made a great start into turn 1, but by the time he got to turn 2, Adam Sterry on the F&H Kawasaki found his way into the lead as a few riders fell just behind in that second turn. Vialle was in second, but by the time they reached turn 4, Sterry's teammate, Henry Jacobi, was also through into second. Mitch Evans, just behind on the Honda, was in fourth, ahead of the 172 of Mathias Boisramé. But the first to strike was the 43 of Evans, made that move on Vialle to go into third. Watson on the 919 Yamaha went around the outside of the Frenchman to move up the position as the challenge for the lead eventually came, and it was Jacobi who took the lead and then threw it away just a couple of corners later. Sterry was back in front. Thomas Olsen, though, didn't make the best start. Made a few mistakes. He tried to find his way past the guys ahead of him. Watson, though, did spin out as he tried to make a move on Vialle. That put him down a couple of positions, but he would fight back in the latter stages as Olsen then moved past Evans and into second. A poor start and a slow start for the 61 of Jorge Prado. Eventually found his way past his teammate. He then hit the eject button with about 3 laps to go whilst in 5th place. Thomas Olsen made a move on Sterry with 2 laps to go on the number 19 machine, and it was Olsen who took his 3rd qualifying race win of the season. Adam Sterry came home second for his best ever qualifying in MX2 ahead of Evans and Prado. Boisramé came home 5th, and it was Watson, Puches and Calvin Vlanderen.
Yeah, like you said, I really messed up the start, and straight away I was kind of frustrated with myself, but I just tried to get it good around the first corner, and yeah, I did. So I was in a pretty good position and made my way through. Track is super sketchy out there, like lots of slippery spots, and I was just trying to find some smooth lines, and I did. So yeah, happy about this race. I felt good.
In MXGP, Alessandro Lupino over on the far side made a good start, but not as good as Kai Rowley. He commanded the line throughout the turn. Once again, there was 1 or 2 issues going into the second corner, people banging bars, tipping over. Julian Lieber getting held up in that momentarily, but Kai Rowley was who led from Paul's Jonas. Tim Geiser, though, wasting no time, carving his way through the field. He made that move on Jeremy Seewer. Seewer then got caught out at the end of the first lap. He would pick himself up in 13th. Geiser passed DeSalle to move into 3rd. And then Paulin found his way past DeSalle as well. All of a sudden, Paulin on the charge, trying to stay with Geiser, who passed the 41 of Jonas to get into 2nd on lap 3. Immediately after that, Paulin followed through as well, got himself into 3rd on his Monster Energy Wilvo Yamaha, but a little bit of bump and grind going on. Jonas managed to stay upright, but Monticelli, who ran into the back of him a few corners earlier, eventually found his way through into 4th. Kai Rowley, though, was looking fantastic at the head of the field. Geiser not able to do anything, but Jasikonis was on the charge, made a move on DeSalle to get himself into 6th. He passed his teammate Jonas to move into 5th. And then he eventually went around the outside of Ivo Monticelli to move into 4th place, and that is where the Husqvarna rider would stay. A late charge from the veteran, number 7, Tano Leok, saw him pass 2 riders in the space of 2 laps. And Tano Leok came home in 5th, his best qualifying race result since Assen 2016, where he finished 6th. Tony Kai Rowley, though, for the 2nd time this year, victorious in qualifying ahead of Geiser, Paulin, Jasikonis, Leok, Monticelli, Jonas and DeSalle.
Yes, it's very good to have this feeling on this track, because the track is very, very difficult and very dangerous today. I didn't really like how they prepared the track, but I hope I know they expect rain, so that's why they leave it a little bit harder. But the rain didn't come, so I think for tomorrow it's good if they can make it a little bit more soft to the ground, because it's quite sketchy in some places and quite dangerous. But anyway, we are happy with this qualifying win, and hopefully tomorrow we can be again on the podium.